Put my head up a little higher for you guys so you can actually see me. Good morning. It's live with the cat. Morning time for our chat. It is Monday. What is the date today? Right? What's the date?
Somebody get on.
January 10th.
Yeah. Is anybody on yet?
Is anyone on? No, no one's on. That's
Check.
okay. They'll be on. Got a shadow back there? I could do shadow puppets. Anyway, good morning, everyone. So happy to have you here this morning. If you're watching the recording, then hello. This is a live that we do every Monday, and mentees and members and just regular visitors come on here, and I love to call them by name. And so that's what I'll be doing. I'd love to have you on here. I'd love to call you by name and have you be able to ask me questions. So that's what this is. Questions about the way I do the Flylady system and the way I teach you as a Fly Lady how to do the Flylady system. Debbie Ernst, you were first on this morning. Let's make sure we're all in live chat, not top chat. And who else is on here? Bunches of you have jumped on. Lisa K is on here. Natasha, good morning. Good morning, Lisa. Natasha, good morning. I'm going to talk to you in a while, Natasha. Lisa Chapman is here. Good morning, Lisa. Nurse Babs is here. Can't remember your name. I'm sorry. Randy Cahotis is here. Good morning, Randy. Kay Cuffle is here. Karen. Hi, Karen. Marlette is here. Marlette Clark from Seattle. Love your live podcast. Thank you, Marlette. Good morning. Let's see, who is this? Rhonda is here. Rhonda Ramsing is here. Good morning. Melanie Graham is here. Good morning from South Carolina. Peggy Smith is here from the Heartland. Good morning, Peggy. Gaynor Lloyd is here from the UK. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day. In the UK, your day has already gotten started. In the United States, it's actually 8 something here. I'm trying to get this. Sorry to keep playing with this, but I gotta get my head in the middle of the page. Since I'm a talking head, it might as well be in the middle of the page, right? I don't do vlogs or anything like that. I just talk to you. Okay, right? Mr. B's on here. He says, happy Monday, everyone. It's game day. Woohoo, roll tide, if you don't know what that means. Alabama's in the national playoffs against Georgia for the championship for all of college football. 2021 is what it's for. And so we're going to be watching that tonight and pulling for Alabama. Megan, thank you, Megan. I'm so sorry I couldn't remember your name. Mickey C is here. Hey, Mickey from Ohio. Rachel Pugh, good morning, Rachel. Margaret Rose is here. Margaret, I'm so happy to have you. Debbie Ernst giving us a thumbs up. And let's remember Margaret, just real quick. Margaret's daddy, who was 95, Mr. Rose, almost like an uncle to me, passed away. And this weekend. So we're so sorry for your loss, Margaret. All right. Who else is on here? Anyone else? That's it. I didn't put my rings on this morning. I haven't done my nails yet. I cut them all back. I think I'm going to let them breathe for a while. I'll let my toenails breathe all winter. Because they're in shoes. Who cares? Renee Pettit is here. Good morning, Renee. 11 thumbs up. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate that. All right, so here we are. It's Monday. It is the second Monday in the year of 2022. Have you gotten used to that yet? I hope that you are working towards a really peaceful year this year. Remember, we have a 3-layer cake. That's the way I teach the Flylady system. It's a 3-layer cake. Layer 1 is your routines. Routines are for you. When you do routines, they're not necessarily for you, but in the long run, they're for you. For example, getting your laundry done might be for the family, but in the long run, it's for you, so that you don't have to deal with Mount Washmore, Mount Foldmore. You wash it, fold it, and put it away. Good morning, April F. She said good morning to Mr. B too. Margaret, you're doing okay. Thank you, Margaret. Good to know. I'm glad you're doing okay. My heart just breaks for you, but I'm glad you're doing okay, sweetheart. Okay, let's see. So your laundry is for you. Doing your dishes is for the family. But honestly, how nice is it for you to walk into the kitchen and dishes are there for you to wash in the morning? So all those little routines, some are you for you directly, and some of them are there for you indirectly. Okay. All right. Hello from Liz. Tea afternoons. Happy New Year. Working on plans for a year. Thank you. I follow every day, and your videos are wonderful. Thank you. Does that mean that you are one of my patrons, Liz? Dickie Talmadge is here from Santa Paula, California. Good morning, Kat and Mr. B. Hi, Dickie. Good to see you. Anyway, so the second layer of our 3-layer cake, with the first layer being routines, the second is basic weekly plan. That's so that we have a plan of what we do every day. Mondays are weekly home blessing hour. If you're an at-home homemaker, that's the day you're going to do all the things. You're going to dust, and you're going to vacuum, mop, and you're going to empty garbage cans, and you're going to wipe down glass, and you're going to wash your sheets. It's like a big day of work, but it's a 1-hour affair. We don't work for very long. We just do a blessing, not a deep clean. That happens on Mondays. Tuesdays is your free day where you don't do anything like that. Wednesday is planning and desk day. That's when you plan out your meals. You plan out your weekly planner. My planner's behind me here. Your planner. You get your planner out. You plan out for the week, including your meals. If you have Kimmy's planner, she's in her apron. There's a place for plans in here. It's also the time you take care of your money. If you have Kimmy's planner, there's also here, so you can take care of your money. Good morning, speak of the devil, Kimmy. She's no devil. She's speak of the angel. So Kimmy's planner has budgeting in here, so you can take care of that during your planning and desk day. You're going to do your budget. You're going to take inventory of your refrigerator. You're going to make a menu. All that happens in this planner. The only other thing you're doing on planning and desk day is you're going through your inbox, and you're going to make sure that you have everything that you've put in your inbox. Every action item is done. That happens on planning and desk day. That's when you're going through your paper, and when I say paper, I mean your mwahaha. That's when you go through your mail, you go through your paper clutter a little bit every day along with your mail, and you put anything that requires, it needs to be filed, it needs to be acted upon in some way, it goes in your inbox, and you handle that on planning and desk day. Thursdays is errand day. You get your groceries, pick them up or have them delivered. Any other errands you need to run. It's also a day for you to think about what you're going to supper. Needs to be easy because you've been running errands all day. Friday is car and purse day, a simple, easy task. Once you do it every week, keep your car cleaned out and you clean out your pocketbook, wipe it down. And Saturday is family fun day. At-home homemakers, I don't want you working in your home on Saturday and Sunday when traditionally your spouse is home. Now I know nowadays people spend them all the time. A lot of them work from home, and your kids might be homeschooled now. So but the work week is still over. So you don't want to be working on the weekend. You want to enjoy that with your family. And Sunday is Renew Your Spirit Day. If you're a payroll maker, you kind of compress these 3 things. Well, you do the same 3 things. You do the same things that the at-home homemakers are doing over the week, but you're doing it on Saturday. So you're going to take all 5 days, do the 4 days of zone cleaning, which we haven't talked about yet, in 1 hour on Saturday. And let me do that weekly home blessing hour on Saturday. So in 2 hours on Saturday morning, you work, and then you do your routines, of course. Everyone's doing those. And then boom, you're done for the day, except for your little, sprinkled in routines. Sunday, Renew Your Spirit. Sunday evening, you will do your planning and desk day. Get out a planner and do your planning and desk day. You're going to do that Sunday afternoon. Your car and purse can happen throughout the week, and your errand day throughout the week. Okay, free day you don't get when you're a payroll homemaker. Don't feel sorry for yourself. I was a payroll homemaker for over 40 years, and that is, you've got time to yourself as a payroll homemaker. Generally, you have some time for yourself that if you're working home, that should be removed from the family, and you are actually working from home, and you have your break separate from the family, and your lunch hours separate, so you can have some time for yourself to renew and regenerate instead of working and then going and pouring yourself out at night with your family. Okay? That's the idea. The idea. All right? Because you're really working. And so that's your free. All right, let's see what I've got on here that I missed. Little chatties going on. Good morning, Minor and Mary Sellers. Roll Tide, absolutely, girl. Tina said, love you, Kat. Thank you for keeping it. Very welcome. Liz, I was a mentee for many months here in Portland, Oregon. You helped me my week. Liz, my Liz. I wondered about you, Liz. How are you doing? Weekly, and now I'm still working in better, slow but sure. In 2022, I will conquer the last boxes in the family photos. Go girl. Sweet, sweet girl. Liz is a sweet, sweet girl. Jillian said, got my planner working on progress over perfection. Absolutely. And that's what we want. No perfection, progress. Connie said, Connie Miller, good morning from Silverton. Good morning, Connie. Irene Hartwig, good morning. She's up in Brandon, Manitoba. Good morning. I'm late to the party. Weekly Home Blessings started. Yes. Kat, I have had more to move so much in just the past 2 years. Your information has been worth its weight. Thank you. You are welcome. Kimmy said, thank you, ladies, for purchasing the planner. I pray it brings you peace. It's Kimmy. I can't imagine it bringing you anything but peace. Mickey, checking out the planner now. Absolutely. Go to she'sinherapron.com. You can check out the planner right there. Christina, good morning from Alberta, Canada. Hi, Christina. How are you doing? Are you home today? It's early there, I guess. BTS lover girl. Know what that means? Probably needs to be, I don't know what that means. Hi. Jackie Longnecker, good morning. Morning. Okay. So we're going to just keep our little eyes out and have some fun today. So the thing that I heard was that you're checking out the planner now and that Kimmy hopes it brings you peace. A membership. It's $9.99 a month. It's a group mentoring kind of a group. It's a group mentoring session, 1 hour, once a month. And I give you a challenge for that. And I am going to be giving away a gift certificate to my members every quarter. So 4 times my members are going to get, and I'm not going to tell you when, I'm going to give away to a random person, a drawing, and we give away a gift certificate. I've chosen a gift certificate instead of the actual planner. In case you already have the planner, then you can use the gift certificate next time you buy it. Okay? All right. So it's going to be one of our rewards on the membership. So that's what we're going to do. So I hope that's helpful for you and exciting for you and encouraging to you to come on over for $9.99 a month, have a 1 hour mentoring session with me where you can ask questions, where I give you a monthly challenge, and then we have some little benefits like that. So I'm excited. Kimmy's working on getting my gift certificate situation worked. So we get that worked out for you. So I'll probably give it for a quarterly plan. I mean, this is a semester planner. It's a 4-month planner. So I'll probably give you enough to buy a 4-month. So if you decide the next year you want to buy an annual planner, you can use that gift certificate to award it. If you already have one. Or if you can, I love this quarterly or this semester planner. Loving my new planner, Kimmy, Jean says, and Nikki's smiling. Yes. Mr. B's got the link for Kimmy's planner right there for you. Okay. Second layer, the basic weekly plan. The third layer of my 3-layer cake, the way I teach system, is your routine. I mean your zones. And that's when you take your house and you have it divided into parts, and you just do one little part of your house, and you work on that part for 15 minutes and 4 units during the week. So typically an at-home homemaker would do it Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 15 minutes. And then for my payroll homemakers, they're going to do all 4 units on Saturday morning. Okay, Kimmy's getting some love about that planner. Connie said, I was exposed to COVID, so stuck at home for a few days using spare time to declutter, It always creeps up on me. We were exposed too, and we got tested and we were negative. But we did have chest colds. I still have a little lingering chest cold. It's a beautiful planner, Kimmy. It is. Okay. I cannot remember Love's Ministry, so if you put it in each time you chat with me, I can remember. That helps me remember when I actually see the word. Not good at remembering when I'm doing these chats because I'm thinking about everything. Get yourself warm, Mr. B? Are you chilly this morning? I have to just tell you a secret about Mr. B. Mr. B. Oh, I'm telling. You have it out there for the world, I'm telling.
What do you mean I have it out for the world?
There were shorts, 12 months out of the year.
Yeah, all the time.
He wears shorts, and they're not warm shorts. They're like basketball shorts. Under Armour material shorts, and shirts. Today he is wearing his Crimson Tide shirt.
He does have some long sleeve shirts.
He does have 2 long sleeve shirts.
I have a coat.
He does have a little jacket.
And one of my legs never get cold.
And one of his legs never gets cold because he's an
Well,
above knee
it does,
amputee, which is why he wears shorts. And you may notice, like people on the news, if you've ever seen anybody on the news being interviewed or on TV being interviewed and they have one leg, they just, because their leg gets, it's just inconvenient and gets caught up in the pants material. Wouldn't you say that's why they do it?
Yeah, it's
the other leg, I said, why don't you let me fix you a pair of,
well, my leg don't get cold.
a pair of at least some nice warm sweatpants, and I can shorten one leg.
I'm thinking about getting sweatpants, and the sweatpants wouldn't bother as much.
And you could just tuck up even.
I don't have to tuck it up.
Okay. Oh, you couldn't tuck it up. You had your leg on. Yeah.
I don't know where we got off on this.
Anyway, I hope you do get this. Make me feel warmer for you. It makes
Give
me
me a
look.
pair of Walmart
It looks
sweatpants.
cold to me. Okay, let's see.
I don't like cold.
Well, I hope you don't get COVID, Connie, anyway. I don't know how we got off on that. Mickey, I have been watching my 2-year-old granddaughter and have been lagging. You know, Mickey, it is tough when you're a grandparent because you've lost some of your energy most times. You don't have to. It's all up here, how you think. So if you think, you know what, if I was a mother of a 2-year-old, I would have to do all this anyway. So you're committed to take care of a 2-year-old grandchild, and you need to commit to keeping care of your house. You can skip the day you watch your grandchild if you just 1 day a week or him. You can combine some days, you could do that. But if you've got your 2-year-old 5 days a week, then you've got to get on. You don't have a choice, right? Or you could treat it like some of my mentees that are grandparents who watch a week treat it as a job and spend their entire time with the children and then do their work on Saturday like a payroll homemaker. So you could okay, let's see. Jillian said, hi, the group mentoring, if you are $, is it an extra night? Yes, it doesn't have anything to do with Patreon.
Well, one of them's Patreon.
Patreon is Patreon. So if you get in Patreon, you're going to get the $5 mentoring. But if you're doing something on YouTube, ship that I'm talking about, it's called the Top 20% Club, is on YouTube. So it's on YouTube. Okay?
And if you had to choose one, choose Patreon, because that way they get the 5 videos every week.
You choose what you want.
You're mentoring. Yeah.
Mickey says, on cleaning help. That's just discussed that with you, so that's good. Me too, Mr. B. Texans get it.
See, they wear shorts.
You were in shorts? Is that what you mean?
Shorts.
Girl, please. It's
do.
cold in Texas. Don't even pretend. We live in Florida.
No.
And it gets cold here. And Padre Island was snowed in.
They don't
So
get cold
I know
here.
you get cold there.
I like
Hi,
Minneapolis.
Denise. Denise is on here. Denise and also has her channel This and That with Denise Jordan. And she sells aprons at apronsdiva.com. Aprons, I love them. I have 2 of her aprons. I'm going to get another one soon. Love them. Hi, Lucy Mark, one of my membership top 20 percenters. Mary Sellers said, my coworker never wears pants to a formal wedding. Now, Mr. B does wear long pants to the weddings, to Easter Sunday service.
No, not
Did.
Easter. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
We didn't go to Easter
last 2
Sunday.
Easters.
We
Last
didn't
2
go.
Easters I didn't. No, you said
Because we didn't go.
Yeah, we did. The one.
Oh, because it was COVID.
I even quit doing it on New Year's Eve.
He didn't wear one on Christmas Eve. He wore shorts on Christmas Eve. But weddings and Easter Sunday, which I feel is the holiest holiday.
Weddings and funerals, that's it.
And funerals and Easter Sunday, yes,
That's
to wear long pants.
Not Easter Sunday, I didn't
Yes,
wear.
you do.
Go
Long
on
pants.
in.
Mr. B, unfold those arms.
I'm
Okay.
not.
Where were we?
Jesus
Now,
don't
what is
care.
this about? In the Old Testament, it says that once Eve ate the apple and they had to add the apple, then said that Eve would have pain in childbearing, and something about you will want to control your husband, but he's in control of you. What? God?
I'm laughing.
Okay, I'll be good. All right, and then crawl on his belly. No, he has to eat of the dust of the
That's
land
the
or something. He has to
Satan.
work hard. Yeah, Satan crawls on his belly. You hard.
Not
Get
since
to work.
Not since Jesus came back.
Get to work. My coworker never wears pants. That was Mary. Okay, Jackie says, B. Jillian says, okay, thank you. Hello, Niraj. How are you? This and that says, this is Denise. I'm enjoying my coffee while I watch. You and Mr. B are too funny. You remind me and my hubby. I wish I could enjoy a cup of coffee. I have to take bone medicine once a week, and I've decided to take that.
Dude, you're way getting too personal.
Oh, I'm telling them everything. I overshare.
I'm fixing to cut
I
the
overshare
live.
with my people. That's all right.
I'm fixing to cut the feed.
Because I have a little osteoporosis in one hip.
See?
I have osteopenia. I've had that for a long time, but now it's gone into osteoporosis. So I
Details.
take this little pill once a week, and you're supposed to take it with just water, and you're supposed to sit still for 30 minutes.
Connie
So
Miller is absolutely correct.
about 9 minutes, Mr. B can saunter over and get me a
I have to monitor.
cup of coffee. Hey, Kimmy's on here. She can kick them
She's
out.
not still be on here.
Let's see. I don't think Jesus cares about Mr. B's shorts. I know, but I'm his wife, the
Mr. B's
nurturer.
not
I want him to
wrong.
look good.
I do look good in
You
shorts.
do look good. Good, Mr. B.
Right.
Jesus don't care. LOL, Mr. B is not wrong.
Just read.
That was the next one. Was Jesus
Lord,
Lives
you better look
Ministry?
back.
That was Connie who said that. Lisa said, "Good morning. Sorry I'm late." That's okay. You missed the fun. Connie said, "I take the same medication every Monday." You do, Connie? Are we on the same schedule? Are you on it right this minute? Did you already take it? Sometimes I forget, but that's how it got to be Monday. It started off Sunday, and then I had to keep moving it. I kept forgetting. So now it's Mondays. Good morning, Lord's Day. Good Monday, Lord. Good morning, Patty Pointer. How are you? Every day's the Lord's Day, isn't it? This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Yes. Okay, so questions today. Questions about the layer cake. The way I teach the Flylady system. You know, a lot of people get confused. I teach differently than the originator of it, who is the Flylady. And she told us to. When we were mentoring for her, when we were Flyladies for her, she said, everyone is going to have their own little take on it. And so have them unenroll from the emails because that'll be confusing. She that. And now I still have people who will send me notes and say, hey, I'm using the Flylady this or the Flylady system, the Flylady something, and what about this? And I don't talk about that because I don't do that. Like, I don't teach hot spots, do clutter stops. I want you to stop having hot spots. So I teach it a little differently, and that's okay. It's not wrong, it's still right. So if you're getting confused because you're going over there and getting information, you know, you're going to have to make up your mind which way you want to go. Because I teach it differently, okay? Okay. Denise says, I have a med that I need to take once a week. I'm putting it on my calendar because I always forget it. Take it on Monday mornings with us taking our little meds.
How do you get calendar out of planner?
Oh, did she say plan?
No,
She said planner and I said calendar.
Yeah.
How did I get that out of there? I'm very creative.
Yeah, you are.
It's supposed to be puts it in a planner, which makes sense. Love the planner. Okay, girls, what's happening? What's your questions? Have you planned out yet? If you're a payroll homemaker, you should have done it Sunday afternoon. If you're a at-home homemaker, today would have been an ideal day. Although, you can choose any day of the week to do it as long as you do it for the next week. So when you're at home on Wednesday, you're planning for the next week. And if you're a payroll homemaker, you're planning on Sunday for the next day and the next week. Okay? All right. No one's talking to me. You know what's wrong with me? It's been 25 minutes. I took my pill. In about 5 minutes, I can have a cup of coffee. And you can make it for me, Mr. B.
will. So if I
You
don't
will,
think
because
Jimmy's
you're best, because you love your wife.
yeah, if you get trolls,
Good
it's not my
morning,
fault.
Bridget. How are you? Denise said, okay, I read Denise. Question. Denise has a question. Thank you for identifying it. Help me understand the zone weeks. I was thinking it was zone 3. Help me sort it out. Okay, I'm going to show you the way I teach it. And I may have differently in the past, because that's a distinct possibility, but this is the way I'm teaching it now. So let's look at the months. Okay, here's a glance. See? Okay, so here's January. January 1st was Saturday. When we work, if we're a payroll homemaker, this is our work day, Saturday. We all work on what the people did the week before. Well, this reads this way. Okay, so the week before, we do it on Saturday. So, yes, please. So this is the first. What was the week before? The week before was the last week of December, which would have been 5. So they work zone 5, we work zone 5. They work zone 1, we work zone 1. They work zone 2, payrolls work zone 2. At-homes work zone 3, payrolls work zone 3. At-homes work zone 4, payrolls work zone 4. At-homes work zone 5 for 1 day, zone 1 for 4 days. Payrolls work zone 1 for 1 day, and the last units are in zone 5. Zone 1 for 1 day, zone 5 for 1 day, zone 1 for 3 days. It's really 3 days. We get a day off. And then February, zone 2 starts here. Zone 2, zone 3, zone 3, zone 4, zone 4, zone 5 for 1 day. Zone 1 for 3 days, zone 5 for 1 day, zone 1 for 1 day, zone 2, 2, zone 3, 3, zone 4, 4, zone 5, plus 1 day of zone 1, which is going to be down here, day of zone 1, zone 5, zone 1, zone 2, 2, zone 3, 3, zone 4, 4, zone 5, 5, zone 1, 1, zone 2, 2, zone 3, 3, zone 4, 4, 5, and zone 1, zone 5 and zone 1, zone 2, 3, 4, etc. That's how it works. You might have an issue with that because maybe your living room is so much worse than your zone 1. So move it. It's not like the end of the world if you change the zone. Okay? So if you're working zone 3 this week because you started on zone 2 last week instead of zone 1, that's okay. You're just going to end up a little crazy. It's okay, according to my schedule. So if you worked zone 2 instead of zone 1, zone 3 instead of zone 2, zone 4 in zone 3, zone 5 instead of zone 4, what you going to do here? You can just take this whole week and make it zone 1. Just that 31st with the rest of that and call that zone 1. You're still going to have a little bit of an... Wait. Here, and here. You're still going to have the issue again at the end of the month again. So just move it around. Into the world. It's just, in general, that's how I teach it. Hot. Before I used to teach it like if zone 1 fell on this day, then it would be zone... It's ridiculous. We're just going to do what the people do during the week on Saturday. That's it. Okay? Thank you, baby. Look at me. Best. I'm so glad I married you 45 years ago yesterday.
Yep.
Was it yesterday? No, day before. We had our 45th wedding anniversary on Saturday. Seems like forever ago, and it seems like yesterday. Isn't that crazy? Perfecta. Rarely say that word. That was good coffee. All right, so let's see what we had. Yes, Margaret, I did know Allison has COVID. I know she couldn't go to the funeral. And I watched it out of town. I was able to watch the funeral, and I sent you a bunch of pictures from the video so that you could have those. Okay, and she was triple vaxxed, I know, but fortunately she was, because she probably won't get it as bad. Hi, Gani, Laura, Renee Pettit said, what is the best way to teach kids routines, age 7 and 4? Do you find that chore charts help, or just with them? We also homeschool. I would say in my personal opinion, it depends on your child and your personalities you're dealing with. Some children do not respond well to chore charts at all, and I don't like the word chore. Just how about that? But because I don't want them to have a negative connotation. It also helps if you work with them, they're 7 and 4, and you only give them one thing to do at a time. In this case, a chore chart, in your words, or a help chart, would be overwhelming for a 7-year-old. If she saw everything she had to do, it might overwhelm her or him. Instead, maybe you keep the chart and you just say, let's see what I have for you to do today. Today, I want you to put all your shoes in your closet, and I'll come check in just a minute. That's it. And then, and if they want them to do something else, you can say, we have a couple of little things to do today. Use the words like little. Okay? If you don't want them to do that, you want to encourage them. When they're 4, they're a breeze. They want to do everything. When they're 7, they start to get a little. When they're 12, if you're just starting with a 12-year-old or a 14-year-old or a 16-year-old, they're going to be super bulky. So you're going to have to use words that are uplifting, okay, and make it seem like it's not hard. And you're also going to need to be available to help them understand what to do. You don't have to do the work, but maybe sit on the bed and point things to them. Not everything. You're not going to ever say to a child, ever go clean your room. It's like a punishment. And when they go like you do, if I said to you, go clean your house, it's like, oh, it's overwhelming. So you want a little thing to do. All I want you to do today is take this garbage bag and let's go in your room, and you're going to put all the trash that you could in your room in the garbage, or any broken toys that you don't want, those are going to go in there. If you have good toys that you don't want, then you can go through those together later. But for now, just broken things and things that are trash. And I'm going to start you off, so you go and watch, and you say, okay, good job. I'll come back in 5 minutes and see how you're doing, or 10 minutes, or whatever. Okay? That's how you start. And also working with them is absolutely unsurpassable, like after dinner routine. You don't leave that kitchen to the kids. You do your job. You still work. So you got an eyeball on them, number one. And number two, they see mama's working too. They're working with mom. Better than shouldering a whole load. Okay, so I hope that helped. I didn't get a straight answer, but that's what I feel. And congratulations on homeschooling. I think that's wonderful. Bridget, congratulations. Thank you. That's for my anniversary. Thank you. Mickey, too. Thank you. And Gaynor, thank you. And Mimi, thank you. And Denise, thank you, girls. We had such a wonderful anniversary. We did absolutely nothing. And then on Sunday, I had pajama day. And I didn't even do planning and desk day. I've got to do it today because I'm a payroll. Good morning, Ava, Jordan, and Jericho. Hey, Ava. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Jericho. Hi, Rachel. Okay. Dickie said happy anniversary. Thank you. And Gani, thank you. Mr. B says, if you want to be personally mentored by me, join my special mentoring classes, which are through Patreon. If you want to have individual mentoring, one-on-one mentoring, if you need somebody to hold you personally accountable, that's where you want to go. It's also where you can watch the 5 videos a week, which are little mini mentoring sessions. You get one a day. This morning at 7 o'clock Eastern.
What was the name of it?
I don't remember the name of it.
Blissful Comforts.
Blissful Comforts. I just remember what I talked about. Okay? Mr. B likes names on them. Let's see. Anyway, so come on over. For $5, you can get all the videos. If you want to get the videos and be mentored, there are different levels that you can be mentored. You can also be mentored in your personal budgeting. It's very important. If this is the year you want to get out of debt, then you want to start with that. Even one of those is good. Even 1 hour, if you want to just do it one time, that will be super helpful for you. You can take in as many weeks as you want with me. And it is hefty, I have to say. The finances is hefty, and I did that on purpose because I want you to take it very, very seriously. Because when you change your budget and you work your budget and you follow your budget, you are going to change your life. You're going to have a peace in you that's going to be unsurpassed. Not that money is the center of our life, not at all, but it definitely affects when we're overwhelmed and we're short on cash and we bounced a check or whatever. That has to stop. You need a savings account to be able to not put it on your credit card. Okay? And this is what I'll
When
be
you say
talking about.
hefty, what does that mean?
Hefty, it's $100 for 1 hour.
That's not bad.
It might be hefty for some people. In my earlier days, that would have been a hefty fee, but I would have paid it for help because if you've been in a place like I've been in terrible places.
In all kinds of places.
I've been everywhere. So now I'm debt free. Savings account. I have a nice balanced checking account. I pay off anything I put on my credit card immediately. That happened before I inherited anything. I'll just say that because I think that some of you might be thinking that, and that's not true. Okay. All right, so I can help you because I did get an inheritance a little bit. Let's see.
But it's not an overnight thing.
No, it's not. It's just like doing a
discipline and
It's
time.
just like doing homemaking.
Yes.
It's the dripping of rivers away stone, and that heavy stone in your heart when you're financially upside down, that can be worn away. Actually, faster than the dripping. It's a little dripping. Okay. Valentina. Tina is one of my members my top 20%er. So she gets the group mentoring 1 hour a month. What's the best way to motivate my husband to help out?
Gently.
Okay, Mr. B. Enough from the peanut gallery.
But I think that's because I'm a husband.
I know. Listen, some husbands will never be motivated to do anything. Let me ask you a question. Can you imagine your husband motivating you to do something that you didn't want to do? Do you know how that feels to be cajoled? I hate that. I mean, I know that's a strong, but I really am oppositional. I don't like to be told what to do. I really don't, and I bet a lot of you feel the same way. I don't want to be told it's time for you to do X, Y, Z. Unless it's something I ask him to remind me. I'm very hard-headed. I'm very that way, even more so. So, because it's his nature to be the head, right? So what you do is you set an example by doing your job, and it is your job. And I know that's controversial nowadays, that keeping the house is your job, but it is. You're the only mother, you're the only nurturer. A home being taken care of, done by a woman, a nurturer. Men can take care of homes, I'm not saying they can't, but they will never be a woman, and they will never be a nurturer. And it is your job. So when you get your job done, then he's likely to want to help. That's what I discovered. That through all the mentoring that I've done, now Mr. B's awesome. And on his own, he learned how to get home. And he had a beautiful, he had never cooked before. He could fry an egg, but he couldn't cook. And he did. He didn't put it in your mouth with ginger and butter. And what else is on there? Soy sauce. Delicious. And he made something called Peruvian pancakes before, which is like a fish cake with potato pancakes. 30-minute meals, I'm getting it done. I can cook like that. I can cook. But it was such a pleasure, and he just learned how to do it on his own. And now he washes dishes. In fact, I'll say, "Why are you doing the dishes? I've got that." And so I think that could happen at those guys. The problem, the truth is, he is who. That's your husband. And the question is, does he provide for you? Does he? And that's what he's supposed to do. That's his job. Okay? That's his job, is to provide for the family. That comes from a married person. So that's my instructions to you, Tina. I hope that helped by doing what you're supposed to do. Mark. Okay, Denise says, question, I'm still puzzled. Looking starting today. Can you show this on a larger monthly calendar? Looking at Kimmy's calendar, she has week 3 starting today. What are you talking about? She doesn't write zone in here, and you put in your own zone. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe I read that. All right. Too personally about that. JL, my current issue, instant gratification, not seeing progress. Girly, JL. Okay, current, you want instant gratification? Here's how you get it. Can't get the whole house. You have to pick a piece, pick a shelf, pick a drawer, and get instant gratification after 15 drawer on that shelf, on those shoes. That's your instant gratification. And when you feel it, go back and look at what you did. And guess what? If you do it 4 days in a week, you're going to have 4 places of instant gratification. All year long, in that one zone, you're going to have 48 places instant gratification. And you've got 5 zones, so multiply that by 5. That's 240. So I forgot my original number, but it's a lot of instant gratification. It's instant gratification in pieces. Okay. Let's see. Margaret, me pay my bills as soon as they come in. Me too, Margaret. Happy anniversary. Thanks, Kimberly. JL says, done. Good. Lucy Mark says, what if he's retired? What if he's retired? He's still a man. And if he doesn't want to do it, he's not going to do it. If he throws this thing, I'll say. If he's making a mess in your house, this is different. If he's making a mess in your house and you're keeping it clean, like let's say you've done your thing and you've done your weekly, you've done your clutter stops, and you do your weekly work, you work in your zone, you declutter, you've gotten your decluttering done, maybe now you're deep cleaning, but it keeps making a mess, then what you're going to do is you're going to say, I guess he doesn't care, it's like, but I care, because it's innate in me to care. So if he throws his shoes in, I'm going to put them where they go. It'll only take him a minute. It'll only take him 15 seconds. Well, it'll also only take you a minute, 15 seconds. Just do it. Pick your battles. That's not one to battle over. Just do the work, and you'll feel better. Okay? Okay. Dickie said, on one of Kimmy's planner pages, written on the side of the week, it shows the weekly home bless. It shows on one of Kimmy's planner pages.
Are you skipping those other questions?
Those aren't questions. Those are comments about it's choppy.
Well, are yours going round and round?
No, mine's
Okay.
one of Kimmy's planner pages, written on the side of it, the week planner pages on the side. Okay, give me actual information. Show me what you're talking about. Because like here's a planner. I'll go to a planner page. Here's a future planner page. We'll just go to February. Okay, here's a planner page. Where is it written? What are you talking about? Is that what you're talking about? 'Cause I don't see it. And Kimmy's probably gone, so she can't answer. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see it. Let me go back and look in the other parts. Oh, I think you're talking about, okay, I see what you're talking about. You're talking about the actual months. I don't even know why she put that in there. It's not really important. She's just calling them week 1, week 4, and week 5. But look, week 5 is like a blank in this one. So just, these are important. These are not important. I don't know why she put them there. I'll ask her one day about it. Or you can follow those if you want to. I don't care. As long as you get your zones done, doesn't matter to me. But the way I teach it is the way I did it before. So I don't have a larger calendar that's dark. I might have a dark one. Let's see if this is darker. These are pretty dark. I have a mark done. I mark on all my calendar pages for my planner, business planner. So June might not have any. Let's see. I still mark on it. But here's a bigger one. Okay, so for me, this is July 2022. Zone 1 starts here. So this is week 5/week. It's got 2 things happening. This is week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. Okay? Does that make any sense? I can't really show it from way far away because you can't see it. Kimmy's, let me look again on Kimmy's and see anything. It's interesting. On Kimmy's, where she has the weeks written down, she does put. Let me go to May. Hold on. You all having fun while I figure things out? You see the top of my head. Okay, a great example. March. This says week 1. This says March. And you know for a fact, well, that is week 1. Let me find one that has a split. Hold on.
Vicky said that's it. Whatever.
That's where they found it, yeah, but it's not. That's also week 1. Okay, here's an example. Here's. I don't want you to see all the things that's written in here. This is February. This says week 1. This is Monday. It's the 31st. The 31st is week 5 always. We always start on the 1st, and that's even the way Flylady teaches it. The 1st is zone 1. So she just did that to be nice. Use that. You can. Doesn't matter. Whatever works for you. That's what works for her. That's why she used it. So if it works for you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm just trying to help you understand how I do it. Okay? Okay. Let's see what's there. Okay, I've got some funny things written in here. I'm bad. I put on his side of the bed. He can't get into bed. That's not bad. If you've already told him this is where we're going to keep your side of the bed, then he has to, if he'll pick them up. But if it's annoying to him, why don't you just go ahead and put it in the closet or wherever it goes, and then he won't have to deal with that. And then maybe he'll get used to living in a clean space. And then when he sees stuff, he'll say, "Ooh, I better pick that up." It's possible. Okay. Good morning from New Jersey, Grace Mann. Good morning, Bobby. Bobby loves to thrift. JL says, I think it was confusing because it starts on a Saturday. Yeah, but it sometimes starts on a Saturday, and if you're an at-home homemaker, you're going to be working on Saturday with everybody through Friday. That's why I do it that way. Because, see, Flylady doesn't teach, I don't recall if she teaches payroll homemakers do it that way. She might. I can't remember. Camber. So the zone starts on the first weekday. Yeah, but what if Saturday people do? That's why I do it the way I do it. That's all right. Mary Sellers, you both for all of your help. You are welcome. Cheyenne, good morning, Kat. This is my first time here on a live chat. Hi, Cheyenne. So happy to have you. What time is it? Does anyone know?
I do.
What time is it?
10:07, but we started late.
I have to go. I have a 10 o'clock appointment. I'm 7 minutes late.
Oh,
Go.
you do?
Yep. Okay, Dickie, I follow you. You know how my mind works. I'm in Maryland. It says, good morning from Roseville, California. Hi, Carolyn. All right, girls, I have to run. I have an appointment with a client at 10, and somehow went up because I was already getting on here. I apologize. Have a wonderful day. I hope that I answered your questions today, and I hope that you remember to be beautiful, because you are beautiful.